Or graduate students who is going to be submitting application to this school today for a fully funded scholarship, you don't need any fee to submit your application, as you can see it here. But there are some things you need to actually put in place, like your statement of purpose, why you are applying for this, your motivation. All of these are things that you need to apply to. For the scholarship part, there is a lot of scholarship that you can actually look out for. If we come to the scholarship information page right here, you are going to see right here that this particular one, which is the major university scholarship, opens in September, right? And we are making this video for you right away, right? If you are going to be starting your class in fall 2025, you can apply to this during your application as is open as at this time of making this video. The Spirit of Community Scholarship is also there, right? But you can apply in January if you can wait till this period. Okay, this particular one, Excellence Scholarship, is also open by January. The STEM Scholar is also open by January, right? So the major one you want to target right now, as at this time, is the one that is open in September, so that you can use this to start your class in 425. If you also scroll down, you are going to see some other scholarship like the Endure Scholarship Opportunity, the University Partner Scholarship, the Micro Scholarship, and Tuition Reward Outside Scholarship is also there. So if we click on each of them, you can read more information about them. But this one you can apply by June 30. So which is why I'm not so much talking about that. If you also see the University Partner Scholarship as well, you can also go through it and read more information about each of them. But one thing is, you can actually get fully funded scholarship to study at this university, and you don't need to submit application separately. So if you come to the information page right here, you can see you are automatically considered for academic scholarship based on your application during based on the information you submitted during your application for admission, and start planning ahead by reviewing the range of funding that are available for international students. Okay, so you want to make sure you actually get yourself together, get all the required documents, get all the information right before you start the application. So let's take a quick look at all the information that is required right now. If you've not subscribed to this channel, do well to actually click on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you can be notified when there's a new information for you on this channel. Okay. Now, for the international students who want to submit application for graduate programs, here are requirements you need to follow. We've seen that you don't need any fee to submit your application, but we also need to understand that you need a statement of purpose, approximately 250 words, right? That is giving the reason and motivation for attending the program that you are trying to apply to. Okay, you will upload this to your application when you are about to finalize everything. Okay, all official transcripts sent directly from your university registrar office for program completed within the United States. That is for in-state students, right? So uh, for international students, we are coming to your part. The two letter of recommendation from academic professor or professional mentors is also required, which will prompt their contact information and generate an email, which means you cannot just upload the recommendation letter. You have to input their email, then the school will send them a request directly to submit a recommendation on your behalf. Now, for the international student part, you need recommendation letter, you need motivation statements, right? In your application, you also need to include either the official TOEFL, which is the IBT, right? Okay, so you can read through information here. He said the TOEFL score uh that are current to 1 year before class begin. International students and any other native speaker of English language, okay, we be required to take the speaking proficiency assessment kit, okay, which is the speak test. Okay, so what this is telling you is that if you are someone who is coming from country like Nigeria or any other country where English has been the first language of instruction, then you don't need to bother about writing TOEFL, as you can actually take the assessment test to prove that you are actually an English speaker uh, or an individual who's coming from English speaking country. Okay, on occasion, students with exemptional high speaking portion of the TOEFL may be waived from the speak test. Okay, so if you just follow everything, affidavits of support form, completing and full and official bank statement. So this is for those who will not be getting funding. So you need to know that some schools are not free. So you need to also have a plan B that, okay, if I'm not getting the funding, what is the way out? Okay. But for you to get the funding, that is why I'm making this video, for you to understand the requirement for you to be able to scale through the process of the funding. Right. So the bank statement is one thing, so you cannot do without that. But if you are getting funding, then you don't actually need that, because the letter that says you get the funding will be used in substitute for your bank statement. Okay. For the international student form, if you are undergraduate or graduate student and from an institution located outside of the United States, you must use a transcript credential evaluation service to obtain a course by course report. Okay, the official report must be sent directly to the university from the organization you order true and qualify as official transcripts. Okay, so please pay attention to this. Put this into consideration before you submit your application. Now that's for graduate students, right? That's for information for graduate students. If we scroll up a little bit, you are going to see the deadline right here. It said application are processed and reviewed on a rolling basis, which means there is no specific deadline for you to submit your application. So application will be accepted up to 1 month before the start of class to that particular semester, which means if you submit your application now, you can actually commence your class by next available academic semester. Okay, so no deadline, you can actually apply at any time you wish. You just need to make sure you meet requirements. Okay, and make sure you submit all your required information, required data into the system, so that you can actually have more hands to get admission. Okay, applicants that are missing any of the following items cannot be considered for admission. So which are things we've seen under the admission requirements? Please make sure you go through them one after the other before you submit your application. Okay, so I'm actually using this Masters of Science in Biomedical Engineering as a case study today. So but if you want to apply to this school, they have different programs. So if you scroll down right here, let me give you a quick look into this into the brief summary of this university information. They accept first year application, accept transfer application. If you want to transfer from one university, they charge no application fee, right, for first year, and no personal essay is required for all first year. No letter of recommendation required for first year, but not for graduate students, right? Okay, so you need to consider that. Then if you scroll down, you're going to see all the programs that are available: art, design, communication, computer science, nursing, pharmacy, pre-law, psychology, public health, engineering, technology, social science, research, government politics, earth science, liberal arts, and music. Okay, so student experience on campus housing, region affiliation, study abroad, honor college, Greek life, disability services. All of these are things that the students can experience at this university. Okay. So for the if you come here for first year, now we are looking at information for first year now. I mean undergraduate now. First year, no previous post-secondary experience and interested in attending this university for the first time at the undergraduate level, may have attended college for the first time in the previous summer term or earned college credit before graduating from high school. So, if you are undergraduate student, we've looked at graduate information. Now we are looking at the undergraduate. You must complete or submit your application before this deadline. You can see right here. Okay, pay attention to your screen, please. Admission and financial aid notification will be sent to you by 1st of December. I made a video yesterday where you have to make sure you also submit your application before December, and before the end of December you are going to get your decision right? But this particular one now, you have to submit your application before November, before the middle of November. Then you can get your decision before 1st of December. Okay, so there are two different schools. You need to make sure you check through before you start the application. Then that's for the early admission. For the early admission, for the regular admission, which will come up next year in January, admission and financial aid comes with this also, but you need to have completed the application before the middle of January. Okay, the notification will also come after this period. Okay, for the rolling admission, as we've seen for the graduate students, admission and financial aid notification are also sent on rolling basis after 15th of January. If you are a transfer student, you want to check information here for yourself. Okay, so this is everything I have to share with you at this university today. If you have any information, any other information, you want to go through this university website and go and search for more information yourself. Okay, so you want to go to the portal yourself to go and search for more information yourself. Okay, so that will be everything I will share with you. And let's come to the undergraduate information page again. I want to give you some. So if you think you are ready and you want to start the application, you want to come to the information page. They have their email right here that you can actually use to reach out to the school. You can also see the start now button here. You can submit your application directly on the school website or using the common app website. Okay. So if you have any question, make sure you drop them at the comment box, and I hope you can see the name of the university again. Okay, this is the second time I'm showing that. Okay, so if you can't see it there, you can see it here again for the third time. Okay, so thank you very much. Subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell, drop your question. If you need if you are facing any challenges, you want to speak with me on a one-on-one call, reach out to me, then we can help you resolve your concern. Till then, I will speak with you again. Bye bye.